difficult for like the past day, but I am here and I'm ready to talk about Olivia Rodrigo. I just watched the Sour Prom, like the full thing, not just clips. I really liked it. So I'll just see. Just wait for a second. I'm kind of like in an off mood today, to be perfectly honest, but I am really excited to talk about this album. I really like it. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm really tired and just like having a hard time focusing today, but overall I'm pretty good. How are you? Why am I off? I'm really stressed. It's it's the same thing it always is, which is that I'm like overworked and I don't have any time to do anything. But yeah, it's just a lot. But hopefully I'll how this is a sour topic and I literally just listened to it. Nice. I don't know if you heard me say, but I just listened to the or watched the sour prom video and I really liked it. I'm okay. I also tired. I woke up way too early and it was a busy day. Today, I had the day off from work because it's like yesterday was the 4th of July, so Independence Day, and then they just like observed it today, which meant that federal businesses are closed. Like a lot of businesses are observing it today or whatever. So I had the day off from my like day job. Trader Live is amazing. What was my favorite performance? I think Trader was one of my favorites, but I kind of liked I only saw it like once or twice, but I really just liked the whole thing. Like, I was really happy with I don't know, it was just a cool concept, and I feel like that was really fun to be able to see so many songs live, especially during a time where she's not able to perform that much. So it was really cool to see, I don't know, these cool performances, and I just love the aesthetic of Sour. I just thought it was overall a really cool thing to do. I really love when people commit to an era and the aesthetic. Um, but yeah, it was cool. So what songs did she perform? For the Sour Prom, she performed a good mix of songs. It was like, what was it? Deja Vu and Happier, like a mashup kind of a thing at the beginning. Traitor, she performed Driver's License, Good for You. There were a few others. I can't think off the top of my head, but basically what I really liked about it, is that it's kind of like a combination of a multi-part music video and a performance at the same time because she was singing like, it wasn't a pre-recorded track, it wasn't, like a music video in that sense, but it was just a cool story. Basically, the whole album except Favorite Crime and Hope You're Okay. Yeah, I just thought it was really cool. Like, I don't know that I've seen many other artists do something quite like this, and I thought it was just a really cool way to, yeah. And I was surprised how short the album is, even though it's 11 tracks. Yeah, it is really quick. I don't know. It's doing really well, and I always say this, but and I don't have any conclusions, but I find it really interesting how music is going to change because of streaming, like if songs are gonna get shorter, whatever, if albums are gonna change. I thought it would mean longer albums, but one step forward and three steps back didn't make it. Yeah. When I listen to Sound, I'm like, oh, it's over already. It is really short. Um, I don't know. I like it. I thought it was pretty good, but it is a short album for sure. But it is, I think, pretty good all the way through. Why do I think Olivia is so popular? I think like that's an interesting question because like I like her, but I like why did her music and her career like skyrocket the way it has? And I think I don't know how much of it was intentional on her part for sure, but I think it was like TikTok a lot, and also, I don't know, like, she made her songs events in a way that I haven't seen people do since, like, Taylor Swift. Um, like, gosh, I love Ariana Grande and, like, Lady Gaga and people like that, but there's something about Olivia Rodrigo where people really feel like they are part of the journey with her in a way that they don't really, um, for a lot of other pop artists. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's be honest, she's far more successful than Selena and Demi back in the day. It's kind of the same route. I'm surprised that this clicked with the public. When comparing to Selena and Demi, two artists that I do like, and especially Demi, whose current music career is just not for me, but I really liked her initial music career so much, like La La Land and her stuff like that. I don't know, like it is different because I don't know what's different, but it is. But I think, All I Want blew up for sure, but it really is TikTok and social media. I have to say that I think that not that Olivia isn't talented and the music's good, I really like it, but TikTok is definitely a big reason, and especially like, I hate to say this, but I really think with Driver's License, like, the personal story behind it and the drama and the alleged drama and stuff like that, really did, like, help the song in a way, because Driver's License was her first, like, solo song that was big, I'm pretty sure. Um, the whole thing with Josh and Sabrina helped a lot too. Yeah, exactly, that's why I hate to say it because I don't wanna say she needs a man, just like exactly what you're saying. But truly, that did actually make a difference because I heard about Driver's License when it went viral on TikTok, and so many people were like, "Oh my gosh, so Josh is the story is Josh and Olivia were together, and then Josh, people were explaining the drama, and I don't know why, like, that part of it became a thing. And a lot of people my age, so I'm, like, 28, and a lot of people who are my age or older were, like, sort of making fun of themselves for being invested in it, and they're like, "Why do I care about this drama?" And people were talking about not only the drama, but how they felt about the fact that they cared about the drama, and it was really different. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was really different, than a lot of other Disney Channel drama. Sabrina's song flopped. That's because it wasn't good. I think Sabrina, well, see, the thing I think it is because of the drama, because I think Olivia got in, um, before. I don't know, cause Driver's License. So if we're talking about Driver's License versus Skin, which is, I think, what, I'm a full adult, but I think Jo yeah, I don't know, I just, like I don't know, I love it. I still I haven't changed mentally that much since I was 18, I guess. I, like, still am invested in the pop culture drama, um, as if I'm not, like, older than all of them now. But, okay, so it's not because of drama, but it's Olivia. So, my thought on that yeah, the way Olivia praised Sabrina and Sabrina was like, "Let me write a diss track," because Sabrina seemed petty. Like, the song was weird. Um But with Olivia, it was more this, like, sweet, vulnerable thing, and you know the thing with Olivia that I find actually, a thing that I think helped, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think the fact that Olivia sort of, in a way, let people in on her songwriting process because she was posting a clip of her playing it at the piano, I think, before the actual song came out, and I think the fact that she did that made it feel so deeply personal to so many people, and I feel like that's pretty unique. It's very, like, Taylor Swift in a way, because I know Olivia loves Taylor and looks up to her in a lot of ways. That's why I bring up Taylor specifically, is because I know Olivia really likes Taylor. But I think the fact that she let people in and it really just felt personal. It's the way you interact with a friend on social media, you know? She was like, "This is a thing I'm working on." Um, and I think that was a big thing that people really loved that. Did you follow Olivia before she dropped Driver's License? No, I didn't know about her at all. Um, I guess she was on the Disney Channel show that Jake Paul was on, like, back in the day, and I don't know, was High School Musical, the musical, the series out before, um, like, was it out before Driver's License? I really can't remember how the timeline of that. How are Olivia and Taylor connected, and how did the New Year's Day sample come about? So Olivia and Taylor, as far as I know, and I could totally be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, the reason that they are like friends and friendly and all of that is because like Olivia's just a big fan of Taylor, and Taylor kind of found out about that, and you know how she just reaches out to people in the industry a lot, like she has with back when she had her squad or whatever. I think she just reached out to Olivia and was like, "Hey," and was kind of willing to be sort of a mentor in a way and that kind of thing. That's kind of my read of the situation because she sent her a cardigan back when Folklore came out. So that's actually when I first heard of Olivia Rodrigo. I was like, "Who's this girl that's getting a cardigan?" Like, I don't watch Disney Channel that much anymore. I just watch, like, reruns of shows that I watched when I was younger, so I had no idea. With New Year's Day or One Step Forward was something I prefer New Year's Day for sure. She reshared her cover of her Paper Rings cover, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. Because yeah, I had no idea, but I'm, like, glad that I found out about her because Olivia seems really cool. I don't know, a lot of people have things to say about her, specifically thinking about people like Courtney, uh, but I think that Olivia has a lot of potential and a lot of, talent. You you know me one my favorite song off the album is one of the faster songs. I think it's Good For You. Um, I think I love that you know that. Yeah, it's, I think Good For You. I heard a mashup of Good For You and Misery Business by Paramore, and that kind of expresses why so much of Olivia's music, like, sticks in my brain and, like, appeals to me, I think, is because I'm not saying she's copying other artists, but I'm saying her music does have this, like, intense high school nostalgia for me in a lot of ways, not just aesthetically, but sonically as well, and I think it's very nostalgic. It is very high school. The chorus reminds me of another song, but I cannot recall which one it was. I don't know if you're thinking of Misery Business, but, like, it is very early 2000s, like, pop punk stuff, which I loved. So I love that. I really liked the music video too for Good For You. I thought it was really cool because I don't know, I don't see that many music videos these days that I'm, like, really excited by. I know we've talked about this before, but, like, music videos used to be an event. Um, and they're not anymore. The Bridge of Deja Vu is the same like Cruel Summer from Taylor. Oh, yeah, it sounds a lot like it for sure. Um, yeah, it does. Yeah, like the nostalgia, really. I love the idea of Taylor being Olivia's mentor, helping her not make the same mistakes Taylor did. Yeah. I also love how Olivia made her own version of New Year's Day Scooter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Olivia seems great. But yeah, I feel like Taylor obviously I don't know. I feel like she addresses these people like Olivia who are younger and coming up with so much concern because she knows how she was like manipulated when she was a teen by people like Scott, whatever his name is. She doesn't want that to happen to anyone else. Mm. Not for you, the same instrumental like Gabrielle Aplin's How Do You Feel Today? I don't know if I've heard that song, although I have seen Gabrielle Aplin live and I really like her. She's great. I'm just not super familiar with her entire discography. The way Courtney tried to comfort Olivia, but people like Taylor actually praised her. Ugh, I don't know if you saw my TikTok about that. I feel like it accidentally got a lot of views. It went if you didn't see it, I basically made a TikTok talking about my point was the point I was trying to make was that Courtney has a lot of nerve coming from for Olivia when I know that Courtney Love has specifically not paid her artist who designed her tour merch in 2013. And I know that because I have mutual friends with the artist in question. Olivia, so the picture that I used for the thumbnail in this, I don't know if you can see it, but like the picture I used for the thumbnail where she's holding the flowers and like crying, um, which was a promo photo for the Sour Prom. It looks a lot like the Live Through This cover on purpose, like, it's a homage, and Courtney flipped out. Well, she posted something that said, "Spot the difference, hashtag twinning," and posted a picture of Olivia, and, like, it looked like a cute comment, you know, it looked like a cute, "Look how cool this is." She was inspired by me, but then in the comment, she's like, "I expect flowers, and I expect this, and I" like, can she even write? Like, she's a Disney Channel kid. It was, like, very odd, because she was like, "I created this idea, do not gaslight me." And I was like, "You didn't create this, like" and then someone was like, "Well, Courtney was inspired by Carrie," which I actually didn't know because Courtney's never said that, but I guess the photographer of that Live Through This photo did say that Courtney was inspired by it, but I didn't know that. Regardless, she didn't invent the concept of a jilted, like, prom queen. Like, that is one of the most common, like, at its core, that is one of the most common female, like, I don't know what the right word is, archetypes ever. So it was so ridiculous. Courtney was so disrespectful to Olivia. Olivia is literally 18, so it's so manipulative. It's obviously inspired by Carrie. See what Court I think like when I saw the Live Through This cover, I was like, okay, it is like Carrie. But Courtney had said, like in a quote when she explained why she picked that picture, she was like, I wanted to capture this moment where a beauty pageant queen, like she has like her body's taped up, she has hemorrhoid cream on her face, and she's like, you know, sweating and gross, and she clawed her way to the top, but she won. And I always thought that was a cool like way of putting it. But when I heard that it was inspired by Carrie, I was like, that makes sense too. But she's acting like she invented it, and it's kind of embarrassing. So I made a video about it, and I was like, she didn't pay her artist. Um, And then no one took that away from my video. They all got mad at me for this tattoo that says "Live Through This," which is a whole album. I had, like, a bunch of, like, literal teenagers trying to cancel me, um, which was interesting because 'cause they're like, "You follow her?" And okay, this is a question, and I'm not, like, trying to be whatever, but I don't think that people my age think that following someone on Instagram, if they're a celebrity, is a big deal. I think it's a generational difference because I follow Courtney Love because I don't know, I don't like I don't know, a lot of people who are younger than me were coming at me because 'cause they're like, "How could you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just interested in her music." And they're like, "But that means you're following her every move." I just didn't understand. I'm just like, "Am I old? Possibly." I don't know if that question made sense, but I'm wondering if, like, maybe Gen Z thinks that following someone on social media means more? I don't know. Yep, I follow Joshua Bassett on Instagram. Does it mean I support him in the Olivia Josh drama? Yeah, it's just like a follow, especially like with celebrities, it's just a follow. Like, I don't understand. They literally read too much into it. It's very weird to me. I don't get it. Barely following anyone. I follow a lot of people. I also don't go through and like unfollow people that often. Um, I don't know, like, it was just very bizarre. Following someone does mean you wanna know as much as possible. Yeah, like, I wanna know what Courtney lives up to because obviously, like, I have her handwriting tattooed on my body, like, I like her music and her art. And if she releases new music, I wanna know about it, but I don't support her every move. But you're still not invested enough to search yourself. Yeah, I don't know, I was just like someone's like, "Older people don't care about Instagram follows." I was like, "Thank you for defending me, but also now I feel really old." They were very sweet, but, I'll only unfollow if it's something bad, racism, homophobia. Yeah, I guess I don't know, like, it's such a hard thing because a lot of the thing with the Courtney Love issue is people are like, "You know she's problematic." I was like, "Really? Courtney Love problematic? I had no idea." But I guess, like, if people who are posting, like, pro-Trump stuff, I unfollowed them because I don't support that or need to see that. I don't know. Like, if someone posted something anti-Black people would last summer, I unfollowed them. I don't know. It's weird. I feel differently about following a celebrity on social media than I do a friend or political figure, you know what I mean? Um, I don't know. Lana Del Rey's obviously done problematic things, but I still follow her because I like her music. Speaking of Lana, her new cover for Blue Banisters is so much better than the old one. It's truly a gift. Did anybody think we were gonna get an album yesterday? Because I didn't. But I was surprised she even posted, so that's exciting. I only follow celebs for a short time. I usually just when they release music, yeah. I don't even know who I follow, so it's so weird when someone's like, "You follow Courtney Love." I was like, "Do I?" I didn't even know. They should know that I'm, like, not Gen Z. They should know I'm a millennial and their rules about social media, I might not know them because I posted Courtney Love's Facebook post, like, I still use Facebook. I'm not young. Oh. So there's an insider saying that the cover is not official and neither is the album title. She just dropped it. That sounds more like the Lana we know and love, doesn't it, though? Like, that sounds more like Lana than just, like, actually posted an album cover. She scrapped a lot of songs. I don't know why she announces albums so far in advance when she never intends to actually stick to the schedule. She is she is messy. And I'm not here to judge her because I obviously do the same thing all the time. So I'm not here to judge. I really hope she keeps the cover. I do too. Yeah, there's it looks way better. It's kind of more in line with her other album covers, I feel as well. Like some of I don't know, which one? It kind of reminds me of Lust for Life a little bit. Lana just goes with the flow, I feel. Yeah. I kind of her dogs are named Tex and Mex. I didn't know that. I just found out. Yeah, interesting. Single out soonish. I don't know. I like her. I don't know. Two of the songs she released a few weeks ago grew so much on me. I still haven't like I don't know. I guess I just haven't connected with them, but maybe I need to listen to them more. Which were the which two of the three? I'm sure as a mixer I hate the word sad. Yeah. Um I don't know. My thing with Lana and literally everybody, I guess, but I just don't believe an album release date until we get like a pre-order link for the album because unless it's Taylor Swift, because everything she does is planned out so meticulously. Textbook and Wallflower Wildfire. The title track is still boring. Yeah, I'll listen to those for sure. I think Textbook was the one I liked. I don't remember for sure, but I'll give them more of a chance though. Well, who knows? Maybe it won't be on the album because apparently nothing about this album is decided. Um, Blue Banisters. I really like the cover though. I think it's way better. Like the vibe of it just makes me like excited for it. It feels more like old school Lana. The snippet. Okay, I actually didn't. Okay, so she dropped the snippet. You're talking about the one she released on yesterday. Yesterday, I've been at my boyfriend's family's house, so I haven't been able to like just sit and browse social media. So maybe I'll just listen to it now. The way these pop girls use pics art when they have the budget to make a more creative. I know. Literally, like, obviously, I love Taylor, but like some of her photo editing choices, like especially during Lover era, I was like, girl. Okay, let's listen to this snippet. The, I already really like this. Okay, I really like this actually. This is so like the Lana that I fell in love with at the beginning, aesthetically and the music. She looks great though. But yeah, definitely. That's like my favorite snippet that I've heard for a long time from her. Like instantly. No, that was amazing. But yeah, like I said, that sounds more like I don't know, the Lana that I loved. What's my favorite Lana album? Mine's List for Life Ultra. Oh, I love Ultraviolence. Mine might be Honeymoon and Ultraviolence, but I don't know. I love Honeymoon, but Ultraviolence has a special place in my heart. I think her look is like so like the look in that video is very like how I dressed in like early high school or how I thought I looked. Okay, top 3 of Sour. Okay, I feel like it's boring to pick the 3 like big singles, but okay, wait, let me look at the track list and make sure I'm not missing anything. For top 3 songs, Brutal. That is a brilliant album opener. I think it's great for not just Olivia, but in general, like it's cool that that kind of sound is still a thing. I don't know, like I didn't expect that sort of like vaguely like Riot Girl-esque sound in a pop girl album in 2021, and it was like cool to hear. Um, so Brutal. I really like Good For You. It's so great. And maybe I don't know, it's a tie between Jealousy, and maybe Traitor, maybe Driver's License. I don't know. Like I know Brutal is definitely one of my favorites. As for least favorite, I don't know for sure because I don't dislike any of these songs, but the songs I listen to the least would be I don't Enough for You and Favorite Crime. Although I didn't dislike them. I didn't. I just haven't really listened to them that much. I don't know, they're good. It's really nice because I'm looking at the Wikipedia page right now. It's nice to see her involvement in like so many of these songs. And like she helped with production on 2 of them. That's really cool. Favorite Crime took a while to grow on me. Yeah, I don't even dislike it, but like it just I don't know. I don't know. I have such a hard time listening to music. Like, I could never be an actual music reviewer, I think, because I have a hard time actually re-listening to songs that I don't feel like a personal connection with. But yeah. How do I feel about the album cover? I actually really like it. Like the stickers on her tongue, although like it okay. The tabs on her tongue make me think of like drugs. But but I know that's not what they're trying to do, I don't think. But, like, I don't know, like, that's how people take drugs sometimes. But, yeah, that's my first thought. But overall, I like the aesthetic. Singing Traitor at the top of my lungs, even though I've been single all my life. That's how you know it's a good song, though. Like, when you can relate to it when you've never experienced anything like it. Sour. I feel like the album cover will end up being iconic. I feel like it's iconic, but I hate it. I don't hate it. I just like it is pretty iconic though. The stickers on her face are like one thing, but like the title on her tongue is like pretty great, honestly. But I haven't bought the vinyl yet, and I wasn't sure because the urban one is sold out. But the only one I can, like, see as being in stock is the, Target one, which has the alternate cover where she's, like, sitting like this, and the vinyl's blue. I like how it's simple and creative at the same time. Yeah, I like that. I don't know, it's like and it captures everything about the album really well. I actually think it's great. I love the aesthetic. It's so well done, though. Like, the high school aesthetic of everything is incredible, and it's I don't know, it's just really well done. Like, the nostalgic high school aesthetic is cool. Yeah, I don't know where it is even still available. Maybe in her store? Transparent Violet available on Amazon. No, it's not. It is out of stock. I hate that when you see it's available on Amazon, but it's not actually available. I want the blue one, but I don't live in America, so we got the pink silver one. Oh, that one sounds cool. Okay, I'm seeing a list of all of the variants, or like not a list. Ooh, the what's J JBHIFI? I don't know what that is, but that turquoise color is real pretty. The Amazon one's cool. The Walmart one is the pink one that I can see. I would buy it. I can't really spend any money right now, so I might have to just wait until it's in stores because I don't think the Target one's going to be limited. I don't know if what am I getting? The Target. I think the Target one, but I like the Walmart one's out of stock. I think I have to get the Target one. I think that's literally the only one I have a chance to get, unless she God, it's so good though. It's just really like every step of it. Like I feel like she learned a lot from Taylor. Just a lot of it is just very well done. Let me look up Olivia's like merch store because I also think her merch is decent. Like let me find a list to see. It's just good merch and like her website's really good. I don't know. It's just really perfect. I'm just impressed with her overall. But okay, so on her website, you used to be able to get like a custom driver's license shirt where you could like upload your picture and like I don't know, it was just like a cute bit of merch. Um, not Taylor still not announcing the red vinyl. I kind of hope she waits because I don't have any money. And if she waits until mid-August, I will have money again and I will be able to get it. And that is what I'm hoping for. I mean, if she releases it now, I'll figure it out. But if she waits a little bit, I'll be a little bit better. But I'm wondering if she's not going to announce it that far in advance so that she can, um, prepare better so that the shipping times aren't as long. I'm wondering if that's part of why, but I don't know. I don't really understand. I'm moving on August 11? That oh, August, well, okay, so I signed my new lease like 2 weeks before my current lease ends, so I have a bit of an overlap to move, but like I start moving on August 11th, so I'm really excited. Um, I have the Olivia hoodie. Yeah, her merch looks really nice. I just think it's like well done. Like the Sour Prom merch, like she put out a tiara and like there's a Letterman jacket, perfect for high school. A gym skirt, perfect for like high this is like so good. I'm so sick of seeing like really terrible merch, which is like most merch. But like a lot of this looks really like carefully done. Is there only sour? Oh no, just normal sour merch exists still. I'm so excited for you to move. I'm so excited too. Our upstairs neighbors are gone though, and our downstairs neighbors, so we're just like enjoying peace and quiet for once. And then we're gonna move. Our new apartment is slightly soundproof. I don't think it's like fully soundproof, but it is like it was built in 1988, which is after they started doing concrete construction, which means that it'll be less noisy, which is really exciting. And it's just nice. They're on vacation. No, they've moved. They bought a house. So I don't know where they went, but I don't talk to them, so I don't care. So they're gone, like they're completely moved out. And our downstairs neighbor, who we actually really liked, they're a very sweet family, they have moved as well. So I could have stayed. Yeah, but what if the people who like move in above us next are like louder? I was thinking about that. So ultimately, I think it's for the best that I'm moving. But I'm just scrolling through this like sour merch because I think it's so good. She was selling conversation hearts, which is cute. I like that. Are there neighbors above you in the new apartment? Yeah, we're yes. We are on the second floor, which will be like the middle. If we had bad neighbors there, I think I'd lose my mind. But I do think that it's supposed to be less loud. I don't think that it could be worse. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that it could possibly be worse than it is now. Um, so it's either going to be the same or better. I just can't imagine it being worse than it is. And also, if it is loud, I'm better at dealing with it, hopefully. Like, I've learned what to do, what not to do. But I'm excited to move. I'm excited to get set up in the new apartment and all of that. Yeah, should be fun. These safety pin earrings are really cute too. I like that they're only $8. I appreciate that. I hope you post pics before and after. Maybe do I do want to. The new apartment has okay, so it has a fireplace in the living room, which I just think is like really luxurious because I've never had a fireplace in an apartment before. Um, and it's like I don't know if it looks nicer. Like we saw the model unit, and obviously the model unit is going to be the nicest unit they have to show. So I don't think it's quite updated to that level, but it'll be like the kitchen's a nicer layout. We have two bathrooms now, which is super nice. But I'm excited to show it off once we get it all set up because I think it's really nice. I don't know. It looks nice. But yeah, I'll definitely do a video. I need to get going on like videos again. Do a cart tour of the current apartment. I should because like I have some pictures, but I feel like a video would be good to like commemorate this, to remember living here. It should be nice. It'll be it'll be nice to have like a change of scenery. I'm always filming milestones. I like that idea because I don't know, when I was younger, I have so many hours of footage of like nothing, just everyday life. And it's nice. And I don't know, don't have to post it, of course. I'll have to do that. I mean, this sounds like weird maybe, but I feel like I watch my videos more than not like the ones of me talking really, but the little vlogs I've made over the years. I feel like I've watched them more than anybody else has. And I love watching my friends' vlogs. Like Katie made a really good video when we went to VidCon in LA. And I rewatch that sometimes because it just makes me happy. I don't know. I like reliving memories like that. But yeah, that video is really good, actually. I might go rewatch that. It's like well made. I have a Snapchat IG stories and have everyone blocked. Yeah, I don't know. Like I know it sounds but I feel like you guys will understand. But sometimes people think it's weird. They're like, why do you post on social media if it's not for anyone else? I'm like, because it's fun. I like it. I wish you and Katie would reunite. I have to reach out to her. She's been so busy. Um, she's been doing, like, theater. I haven't asked her about the details of how that went yet, but she was doing theater. So I have to reach out to her and see what she's up to, and if we can do a stream or do something or just say hi. I don't know. It's been so long. Maybe for Lana's new album. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a while, but she seems to be doing really well, so I'm happy for her. She's a great YouTuber. Yeah, I mean, like, her video essays are kind of what inspired me to do the video essays that I've done, like my album deep dives. Um, I think she got me into her videos. Yeah, I love like, we met in such a random way. Like, this one guy, his name is Ash, I think. I don't know what his channel is now, but he was doing, like, interviews to practice, and he reached out to a bunch of people on like Reddit, and he's like, "I want to practice doing an interview. Who can be interviewed? Like you, other creators." And I was like, "I'll do it." And then we both were interviewed by him. And then she reached out to me and was like, "So you're going to VidCon?" And I was like, I'm thinking about it. She's like, "You should go," and then I went, and then we hung out, and it was a really good time. So, yeah, she's a fun person. We've had some good times together. Like, I wish I could go back in time almost because I don't really wanna go to VidCon ever again. I just feel like the event has changed so much, but I wish I could go back and experience what it was like the first year Katie and I went because it was really special. I really loved that. Was she in the US or in the UK for the interview? Um, it was, like, on Skype. It wasn't together, like, I did an interview with this guy, and then she did a separate one, and after he posted them, we, like, found each other's channel, I think that's what happened. I don't even know if YouTube private messaging still exists, but that's how she, like, reached out to me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I thought she was so cool." And I still do, but I was, like, excited, I remember. But yeah, that was VidCon in California. Good times. Nostalgia. It's like 2015, I think. I miss YouTube private messages. Do they not exist anymore? I wish I still had them because like I have one from like Courtney Love. YouTube private messages. Can you send a Oh, they closed it 2 years ago. No, I don't think that's what I'm thinking of because it says that they launched it in 2017. No private messages anymore? I don't think they do YouTube messages for everything. I feel like I wish I had them because it was one of those things where I thought, like, maybe I just couldn't find it because like, I don't use it, like, I never use it. I just, like, look back sometimes and be like, "Well, there's the message that Katie and I sent when we first met, and then also there's a message from, like, Courtney Love," and it's just special. Special to have all that. I love keeping things, like, for nostalgia. I don't know. It's nice to go back and look at things like that sometimes. I go back and look at my old Tumblr posts. I've cleaned it out though. Like I deleted a lot of my like really embarrassing stuff. But yeah. I know. Nowadays when you participate in a giveaway on YouTube, you have to leave your Instagram or Twitter handle for Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah. It's so different. Everything about it is so different. Miss old YouTube. I miss old YouTube too. I don't think the channel I have now is the same channel I started with, but I made my first channel in like 2007, and I wish that I still had access to it and the layout because the way people did like layouts was so different, like really ugly. If you like Shane, let me know in the chat what your Tumblr name is. Let me find out because I don't remember for sure. I've changed it so many times. It's just pieces of dust dot tumblr dot com. Like that's the first picture is Lana Del Rey. I haven't posted on it in so long, really. Like sometimes I go on and reblog a couple pictures, but you can go look at this little time capsule of my life if you want. I'm never gonna delete this if I can hang on to it. I love looking at old like diaries and things. I have like a oh no. I thought I did. I don't know how to see this. Oh, okay. There's like, if you look at my piecesofdust.com tumblr.com slash tag slash personal, you can see all my little uh n- journal entries from like 2014. Give this video 5 stars. Was that? I can't even remember that. I love that though. I l I love watching old YouTube videos, like, a little thing that makes my heart happy is when people are like, "Hit the doobly doo," or "Hit the subscribe button," and they point up because that's where like, it used to be, like, there? I don't remember, um, and it makes me happy. I miss old YouTube. I miss the way social media used to be. I get some stuff. Me too. Instagram sucks. Not like people's posts. I love what looking at people's posts, but oh, I have opinions about Instagram as a company, and they're like, "Oh, we don't want it to be a photo sharing app." I'm like, "That's why we're here. That's why we're all here. It's to share photos and the occasional videos." They're like, "People use Instagram. We want to use Instagram for reels and for shopping." I'm like, who has ever used Instagram for those 2 things intentionally? A lot of people use them because they happen to be there. Let's see. You could There are more options back in the day. You could add text box and videos and links. Yeah. I don't get that. I only post photos on Instagram. Yeah, like who I don't know. Instagram, I've never seen an app more determined to self-sabotage than Instagram. It's honestly pretty interesting. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Reels suck. They're all TikToks from like 2 weeks ago. The shopping tab is annoying because I don't shop on Instagram. I will never shop on Instagram ever. Anytime, anytime that I see an ad on Instagram and I'm like, "Oh, that looks like a cool product," I exit Instagram, go to my browser, I go to Safari, and I look up the website and I look up the product. That's how I always do it. I hate Instagram shopping and ads. It's dumb, and I refuse to support it. It's like a waste because I love what Instagram like, right at the beginning of when Instagram started having influencers, like, where people started making, like, these really aesthetically pleasing feeds and, like, you could make some money from it, but it wasn't, like, overdone, like, that was really ideal. I miss that. I hate ordering on mobile websites or apps. I literally always order things from my phone. But I hate apps. I think that they encourage me to shop more than I need to, so I've deleted, like, so many shopping apps for that reason. Um, but I usually shop on my phone. I pre-ordered the I don't even know how to pronounce it. What's their Maneskin's album? My Italian is not good, so I'm just not even gonna try. Their second studio album. It's like orange vinyl. I pre-ordered it finally. I hate shopping for clothes online, but I don't mind vinyl. Yeah, I order a lot of vinyl online. Although I found some good like record shops in my area, I'm gonna try to start going to. But yeah, I buy all of my clothes online, but I really because as much as I hate shopping for clothes online, I hate going to a store and, like, trying on clothes. Like, I would rather do almost anything besides try on clothes at the store. I don't know why, but that bothers me so much. I don't know. Where did I order the vinyl? I got it from Amazon. I was waiting and waiting for it to go back on, it was like $50 including shipping and fees. I don't know if that's a good price or not. I don't know. But it was, like, hard to find for a minute, but I'm really excited for it. Was it 50? I can't remember for sure. But I ordered it from Amazon. I had put on alerts so that when it was in stock again. Yeah, they are getting popular. They are putting out a new music video I saw. I'm happy for them. I was excited that, like, that genre of music won and that it was I mean, obviously, that I'm not as, informed on Eurovision, but I do enjoy it. And this was the first year I watched the whole thing, but I thought it was really cool to hear music in other languages. I just think that's fantastic. And I was excited that that won. You don't remember any I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about the ones that I've heard of, like obviously, that's not, like, the metric for success, but, um, yeah, they're doing really well. I don't know if they're on the US charts, but I saw they were on, like, the global charts, like, number 1. They're doing really well. Let me see. So, you need to remember one winner. Oh, I can remember some. I just don't know how to pronounce them, and I don't wanna embarrass myself. That Greek singer that I liked in high school for some reason, um, the you know who I'm talking about. I just don't remember how to pronounce her name, and I don't know how I found out about her, but when I was in high school, I loved her music, but I had no idea what Eurovision was, so that wasn't how I found out about her. I like is it I don't know how to pronounce it either. Lord, I don't know. It's the one who did Hard Rock Hallelujah. I like that song. I actually really like that song. And ABBA, didn't they win? I'm trying to think what other ones that I know. I know a lot of the songs. I know the song that won last year. I am not sure who sang it. It was just like a big song on TikTok, so I'm familiar with it. I'm trying to think who else. ABBA and Celine Dion. Yeah, I know. I think Olivia Newton-John like performed in it. Am I remembering that right? Hmm. I don't. I'm looking at the Billboard Top 100, which I think is US specific, but I'm not sure. I don't know who most of these people are. There's a lot of Olivia Rodrigo, which is cool. There's Willow, um, Transparent Soul. I really like that song. Lor- Loreen. I've, I think I don't. I think I know. She was she like at this one? I feel like I've heard of her, but it could also be just from you telling me about her. I'm really excited for next year. I'm definitely gonna have like a Eurovision party. Um, they didn't win, but I know this Alcohol is Free song from 2013. I remember that. What is the most popular Eurovision song? ABBA. Yeah, that makes sense. She wasn't performing this year with the winners. Grace, how do you know that one? The Alcohol is Free one? Because I was on Tumblr a lot that year and everyone was watching Eurovision and they're like, this song's so great. And I think it's great too. I just don't remember who sings it, but I it's literally like somewhere in my Spotify playlists. Like I like it. I'm just trying to think, like there's not a lot that uh Julio Iglesias was on. I didn't know that. I hated that song, but it did very well. I thought it was like fun. I thought it was cool. The only song I know is Arcade. I didn't know even know it was a Eurovision song. Yeah, I didn't know it was. I literally when I found out is when I was watching Eurovision this year, and the guy was singing it, and I was like, oh, I know that song from TikTok. Um, oh, Bonnie Tyler is in this. I feel like this happened last time, where my internet was like, "You're done, stop." But I don't know. Ugh, I do actually have to get going, so this might be good timing. But do you wanna decide on an album for next week? And then we can TikTok blows up the most random songs, but I love it. Yeah, I love I mean, it's great because I wouldn't have known about Willow Smith or just Willow, I guess is how she's going for her music. Her song Transparent Soul, I think is pretty good. So, yeah, it's great. I love being able to find out about all these artists. All right. Next week you won't be. Oh yeah, you said that. Hmm. Well, we can do one in 2 weeks. Yeah, we can pick an album for 2 weeks. I can't think. Should we do? Is anything coming out? Will I be here? I will be here. I'm out of town that weekend, but since we're doing this Mondays now, I actually will be able to do it. I know that there's a lot of releases in August that are exciting. Like Lord's album, right? But I don't know if there's anything or anything even exciting. Well, Willow's album's coming out. John Mayer, I don't really care about John Mayer. Should we do Taylor album? We could do Taylor album. We could do Red. Would that be weird or should we wait? I don't know what would be good. Yeah, Willow's album could, I will listen to it, but we don't have to talk about it. Billie Eilish's album is coming out on the 30th of July, so we can do that on the 2nd, which is my birthday. So we can talk about that album then. I never had heard. Oh wait, we don't. Okay, so we're not. Wait, let's not do Red then. I never heard Red, and I don't want to get used to the old version. We can wait until the new album. Ugh, I can't talk. Hmm. Let me think. Any other ideas? David Duchovny is putting out an album next month. Like the David Duchovny, like from X Files. Interesting. Folklore. You know, we could do a Reputation revisit. That'd be fun. Reputation was my first like album analysis. I need to get it together and put out some videos. I really miss it. Yeah, let's do Reputation in 2 weeks from today. So that's the 18th. Works for me. All right. Well, I am gonna sign off now, but it was fun to talk to you as always. But it'll be 2 weeks. Who's your favorite? My video review of Reputation. I like that one. Have a great 2 weeks, you guys. I'll talk to you. I'll put a reminder on my Instagram. You can like set a reminder if you want to, or I'll just see you in 2 weeks, same place, same time. Ready to talk about Reputation. I'm excited. Bye, everyone.